Hey everybody, my name is DDLC and welcome back to another DOKI Literature Club. So, yesterday's recording sessions were interesting, but I am now back into it because I want to be. So, last time we had, so Yuri told Monica to pretty much fuck off and mind her own business. And I'm kind of proud of her for that. Right, I saved in all these spots. That's right. I'm weird like that. If I see, I don't know what is it with this game. I only have done it with this game that I just saved in all the slots on the first page. Silence Fool. I'm sorry, Webtoon, I can't let you update right now. You know what, screw it. Slice Salt 3. Okay, Digi, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Haha. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Oh, sorry, that was me. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. We're in, boys! And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Damn it! It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Oh! That's great, Yuri! Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Digi. It's very enduring. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Digi, I have another request. Oh? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? No? I do it all the time. And why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of my your what? Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! Yes! She was acting like she was gonna say something else. What was you gonna say? I have terrible posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. And I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Probably won't be hidden for much longer, just saying. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall. Teacups are at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies were even closer together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. And she went, oh shit. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it in my hand with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up with a position that makes it harder for me to focus. Because now, I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. That's true. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh! New thumbnail. I forgot to read that. Oops. She holds it so that I won't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. I'm gonna save a couple slots and return. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even notice, or she doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Oh, now it's there! Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. I'm going to debate later on if I should use the chocolate or not chocolate picture. Probably gonna be the chocolate picture. Did I just... Yuri looks at me when she needs to confirm what just happens. Or what just happened. Did you? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. She's like... Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah? Yeah? I still want to be more than friends, Monica. Or not Monica. Yuri? Yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? That is an excellent question. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling with the rhythm of her of her breathing. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. This is really wholesome. Oh, I can't handle wholesome shipping! Ah! It's too good. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath in my fingers. Okay, everyone, you cock block again! Monica! Stop! Why'd you even stop the music, you fuck? What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Digi, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the tea cups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Damn it. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. My mic is starting to be in the way. I gotta get in closer. Who should I show my poem to first? But first, I need to move my mic. You know, I'm gonna go with Monica, because that was a hell of an awkward situation I had placed myself into. Hi again, Digi. Hi, Monica. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? I would actually like to see the poems. Well, then again, that's a little difficult because you always have so many choices and I don't know. I guess it would be hard for the game to try to create a poem based off the words you chose. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? No! What are you talking about? No! I won't deny that she is sexy. What? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. She likes words that are like freaky. She liked the word agonizing. I don't know about you, but that's freaky. Romantic, huh? That's the best way to describe it. Okay. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on in her head. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. It's not hard for me. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep keeps so much to herself. Still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. I shouldn't give too much away, shit. Huh? You completely misunderstand. Calm down. I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. The slut! No. What a slut! For real? Wait, really? Yeah. A fictional one, anyway. Don't trick my character like that! Monica! Damn you. Damn you to hell. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well. Oh. Well, I know. I was just saying. Oh. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? Will it be meta as all hell? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, this is gonna be freaky in a way, isn't it? Save me! Well, gee, Monica, I wished I could pull you out of the computer, but I can't. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Oh, the red, green, blue. Oh. That's like the main colors they use to create the imagery for older TVs, right? I think, cause yeah, the old TV we have in the room way back there. If you look over through the panel, you can see red, green, blue lights. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. I'm gonna say that's hinting at her being the, hinting that she's already gone. Like, the game has somehow decided, fuck you, Monica, you now know you are in a video game, and we're going to drive you insane with that knowledge, or something. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? It's not abstract! She's telling you to save her. She's asking for help. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of your poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I did it. Okay, I did it. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? She didn't even notice that. Wait, so is it really Monica at the end that attacks me, or is it like a separate entity that forms within Monica that knows everything? I wonder. I'm very curious about that now. What am I even talking about? She doesn't know. Or at least she's acting like she doesn't know. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm gonna show mine to Natsuki. Well, I can't admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. Oh my gosh. That's good, but I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Yuri stops short all of a sudden. As if she knew I wanted to be on her level. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. No, Yuri would love this angsty. This angsty. The angst. All the angst. I almost feel as though a certain choice may pop up soon. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. Technically, she struck her own nerve. I am so done with you. Hey! Natsuki shows the poem I handed to her back to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I didn't even get to read her poem. Wait. This is already different. I didn't get to see hers. You wrote a poem too, right? Can't have just been me and Monica. Oh, I like this one, Digi. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. And my stomach. Ah! If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. She's just a girl that's happy to be there. Happy to exist. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rainy cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Digi. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now then, okay? Okay, so Natsuki was the only one that didn't want to show me her poem, and that was weird. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, before dreams, friend after friend. More bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It just doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. What? Oh, I wasn't done reading! I can fix this. Remember? Haha! Just because I'll be right back. Okay, just in case I fuck it up again. Save. Okay. Okay, here we go. Last of the poem. My bad. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is an echo. Echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. I think Monica's infecting your brain! I'm sorry, but I got it. This is why you save frequently. This is why you save like every 5 seconds. Speaking of which... Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic! You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing is the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die. I hope you don't mean that literally. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? How about the only fucking option? Yeah, yeet! Let's see what you've written for today. Oh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. You don't like it? Digi, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not sure. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I don't know why I'm like leaning over like some side to side. I can just take the mouse and just keep clicking. I know what Yuri likes to think before I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks. So I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. What you have with me? Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. I haven't been laughing at you. I think you're awesome. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. I am the damn god of dating simulators. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. It was fine. I believe the first time I noticed my strange tendencies, or that was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware of that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The entire beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon and urge. The moon increments its place and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. These are getting long, man. The same night, or the same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. Could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. Am I the raccoon? Am I the raccoon in this poem? Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I think I might be the raccoon in this little poem. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Dude, even I'm blind to getting hit on, and I can tell that she's hitting on you, dude. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. If those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Or it's those things. Sorry. I can't speak. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. Oh, don't make her overly blush, man. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Digi? Yes, it's called a YouTube channel. I mean... Well... Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Digi. But that's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just really a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room... Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, you heard about it. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. What? Performing? But, Monica? Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Well, shit. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. We just wanted to We just would have wanted you to, you know, ask us first. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys... I'm gonna save like every 5 seconds now, because I don't trust this shit. Guys... No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yeah. That's what expressing yourself. It's about expressing your feelings. Also, I just realized by accidentally pressing the spacebar, I can actually just do it like that. And the mouse disappears. Oh, I'm an idiot. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't worry, or don't you want to share it with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Yeah, I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... I'm just gonna pick up this keyboard and shimmy. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. No, you always have a choice. Remember that. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Same. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how can you expect to do it in front of strangers? That's fair and all, but... Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. For some reason I stopped at Yuri's fired. It's like, Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. There she is. She's calm. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she was bewildered. Or she even bewildered... As if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward. And we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Oh, no response. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. This is actually going to be an hour long. Damn. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, it's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Digi liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery doesn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I see what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you even more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Oh, my back! Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Digi. Alright. That's a bit rude. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Digi lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Alright, that's hell rude. Fuck you. And you know what? I'm gonna save here because I say that that's the end of the video. Just let me override that again, just to make sure. This is getting interesting. This is getting very interesting. Oh, my back is in so much pain. I'm like Yuri, I have bad back pain sometimes. Ugh. So this is getting very interesting. I don't know when the horror comes in, but we're definitely seeing some hints at what could be the thing, what could be going on as Monika's seeping into their heads. But I'll leave it here. Live long and prosper, always volunteer as tribute, and peace out. I hope you all have a really good day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!